Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, let me just say that you picked the best time to be new here because I haven't posted a video on this channel for about a year now, almost to the day. I saw when I was opening up a new project in my editing software, which is kind of creepy if you think about it. Anyway, so we're here today with a collab video that was actually supposed to go up around this time, if not earlier last year. I am so sorry, Jay. If you guys don't know who Jay is, he is my really good friend, Jay Masters. He also makes YouTube videos here on YouTube, obviously, because they're YouTube videos, but he does builds, and you guys, he does incredible builds. Okay, you guys need to see the build that he did for his side of the collab because it is 10 times better than mine. I'm sorry, it just is. But yeah, so go check him out. His details will be in the description and in a pinned comment down below. And yeah, so let's jump into today's video. So as I was saying, collab video, basically we've collabed a few times now and we wanted to do something different for this collab video, and we decided what we were going to do was we were going to create Sims for each other, and then the other person would have to create a house for the other person's Sims. So basically I am creating a house for Sims that Jay created, and he is creating a house for the Sims that I created for him. We decided to give each other a little bit of a backstory for our Sims, and you can go ahead and I will link the video in the description and in the pinned comment of my Sims that I have a creative Sim up on, and I will read out to you the description of the Sims that he sent to me. So we have two Sims. This is a 2-bedroom household, and a 2-bedroom household. Okay, Bex. It is a 2-bedroom house and a 2 sim, 1 animal household. I don't know about you, but I sometimes consider my pets to be just another human. I'm sorry, I do, especially when my cat acts so human, it's scary. But anyway, so the story for this house is Mr. Goodman is a retired war veteran who used to live with his beloved wife Sophia in a comfortable family house with his 3 children and the family dog Winston. Over the years, his children married and left the home. Bill and Sophia spent many years alone in their large house and were considering selling when their youngest daughter and her husband sadly died in a freak accident, leaving behind their sole daughter, Elena. Now, Elena, of course, moved in with her grandparents, but unfortunately, soon after that, Sophia ended up dying as well, and it was pretty clear after that that it was time to leave the huge 2-story house that had been the family home for many years to find something that was a bit more suited to not only Mr. Goodman's age, because he is an elder now, he is getting up there, but also to just their new situation of being a 2 sim, 1 animal household. So here we are with the house that I've made them, and you guys, I love this house. I feel like I did really well. I wanted to make it feel as if they were still kind of moving in. They were still I wanted to make it feel as if they were still moving in, as if they were still unboxing the last few boxes, but I feel like I did a really good job of making this house kind of cozy and fit the style of what I would envision for an old man who had been in the military for many years. It is a lot less cluttered. Well, is it though? It's kind of a little less cluttered than I would usually make my homes, but also at the same time, it's kind of not, because I kind of feel like they're at the stage where, because they still have a few things to unpack, you've unpacked most of your stuff, but there's still a few things and you haven't put everything away, so the house is a little bit more still kind of filled with the stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was going for. But yeah, that's pretty much everything about the house and the Sims and everything that I wanted to tell you. Let's just kind of talk about, you know, whatever. I kind of want to talk about The Sims 4. It has been a long while since I've given my opinion. I mean, unless you've been following me on Twitter, Bexy25. If you wait, no, that's not even my. I have been out of this for so long that I can't remember my Twitter handle. It'll be in the description, you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so not used to doing this anymore. Ooh. Anyway, so yeah, it's been a while since I've given my opinion on Sim stuff, unless you've seen me in either Twitch chats, Twitch chats, or on Twitter. And I kind of wanted to do it for the video, because, you know, the Sims community be having a rough time at the moment, what with this new pack that was completely unexpected, and with the leak that happened just before it, where everyone was kind of expecting a cool farming pack. And you guys, I so wanted that farming pack. If you guys are out there feeling sore that this isn't the farming pack that you thought it was gonna be, I am with you 100 billion%. Oh my god, I was so ready for that, and I was ready for, like, horses, just everything. I have a save that I haven't played in a while in Sims 4. I haven't played Sims 4 in a while, period. I've been much more focused on Sims 2 and 3 as of late. But yeah, I have a family that is farming based, and there's a lot that The Sims 4 can do with mods. If you have the right mods, you know, you are going far. And if you guys want an updated version of, like, my must-have mods, because there's a lot more than there were in that video, then let me know and I will totally do that, because I think we all need to know what each other's must-have mods are for The Sims 4, because we might be struggling a little bit with this game. Okay, I know I am. So yeah, I really wanted that pack, and then we got Eco Lifestyle, and you know, I really feel the whole we've had this in so many packs thing, because we've had this in so many packs now that it kind of feels redundant. And it's, you know, I've been thinking it a lot, and I've been seeing it on Twitter. It's kind of ironic that a pack about recycling is recycling a lot of shit that we've already had in The Sims 4. It's, like, ironic in a really, really freaking sad way. Having said that, I did want a pack that kind of closed off this theme for good. I feel like in all of the packs that we've had something or other on this theme, we've never really had anything that really encapsulated it enough to my liking. So I was hoping that there would be a stuff or game pack that would really just finish this whole thing off, and we would never ever hear the words eco-friendly or eco-living or anything like that again. I was never expecting that we would get an entire expansion pack though, and as you guys were, I think most people were kind of like, what the hell is this? There were some people that I saw on my Twitter feed who were pretty excited from the get-go, which was great. I'm so happy that there were people who were excited from the get-go, because honestly, I feel bad for the devs whenever a pack doesn't go down well, because you can tell how passionate they are about the game and how well they want their packs to do, and how passionate about the packs they are that they've created. And they would be, wouldn't they? It's like when you make a video, basically, but like on obviously a much bigger scale. It's like whenever you create something that is yours, that was your idea, that you followed through on, you want that to be liked and you want it to be appreciated. So I've never been one to go for attacking the devs when I've been unhappy with a decision at all. I just think that it's an EA issue. And you guys, there's so much that can be said about that, but I really don't want to get into it, especially like now. If you guys are on Twitter, then you know what I mean. There's been some low-key sort of shit going on in that area that I just don't feel like touching. So instead, let's talk about the updates that we've had on the pack. If you guys watched the live stream, please let me know. I didn't catch it because it was apparently around 4 AM Australia time. If you didn't know, yes, I am Australian. And I do live in Australia and all that jazz. So yeah, I wasn't catching that stream at all. Also, I just hate watching those streams because they're so awkward because of the chat. The chat is always just so horrible to read, and it's so toxic. And, you know, a lot of people do be talking about the toxicity of the Sims community, and I can definitely understand where they're coming from. I think there is a fine line between saying that something is toxic and saying that, you know, there's a lot of criticism, which there should be a lot of criticism at the moment, because, you know, we're having some issues with The Sims 4 and how it's going and its trajectory and everything. So I feel like in and of itself, criticism isn't an issue. It's more the people who take it way too far and attack and are hateful and won't let people enjoy the things that they enjoy. Like, I would, even if this pack ended up being absolutely terrible and it really wasn't for me, I would never go ahead and attack someone else for being excited about it, because that's just not my thing. You know, I don't think that we should attack people for being excited for something just because we're not excited about it. But I also, on the flip side of that, don't think that we should be attacking people who aren't excited about it just because we're excited about it, when there are valid points as to why there are issues with the game and why people aren't excited and why people just aren't really feeling the game, which kind of leads us into Paralives. But I don't really want to talk about Paralives at the moment. That reveal, am I the only one who doesn't like the para folk? I don't know. I think it's the art style, really. It's just they don't seem solid enough, I guess, is my issue. I don't know. But I am really interested in that game and how it'll impact The Sims and how it will turn out when it's actually released, which, you know, will be years from now. But yeah, so your thoughts on this coming pack would be awesome. I would love to read and, you know, just talk about what you guys think in the comments down below. So please let me know what you think. If you watched the live stream, if you didn't, what you think of the base game additions that we are getting from the update just before with the bills and everything. I know that there's been some chatter about the fact that a lot of the things that seem to be implemented in the game recently, especially, seem to be stuff that has already been added by mods, and I do get that. I don't really know how I feel about that. Like, I see a lot of people feeling kind of angry or upset about that. I don't know that I am, because it's like, I don't know, like, the modders in the community do such an amazing job of creating mods for The Sims 4 and just furthering the content more than we ever could have dreamed, honestly. Like, take the Bills mod that we have, right? That mod is freaking amazing and I love that mod, but the fact that we're getting it in-game, I'm not that mad about it. Like, the fact that they've seen that that is something that people might be interested in and they're implementing it with their own twist. Like, you can definitely see that there's changes between the mods, you know? Between the mods, sorry, and what we're getting in-game. Like, I don't think that they're copying and pasting, if you get what I mean. I think that they're seeing that it's something that people are interested in, and they're putting their own Maxis EA Sims official shit spin on it, which I love. If there was a way to kind of make it so that the mod... I think my main thing is if there is a way for you to be able to enhance what we're given in the game when we're given it, which is generally too late, but, you know, another conversation, another time. Not going there. If you could enhance that with the mods that inspired those changes, I think that would be awesome as well. I think that's pretty much all that I really think about it. Now, going back to the Eco Lifestyle pack for a little while, I do want to talk about a few things that kind of stood out to me from everything, all of the information that we're getting at the moment. So candle making, I from the get-go was so freaking excited about the idea of candle making, and I've seen that there is a trait that's called Maker. I think that's awesome. I love that we're finally getting more than just one or two traits from an expansion pack, which is exactly how it should be. I was getting really freaking salty that the traits that we were getting were, well, that we weren't even getting traits sometimes. But yeah, I'm really excited that we're getting traits. I think that we got a good number. I think it was 3 or 4. That's a pretty solid number for a Sims 4 pack, I think. Sims 3 could never, but, you know, whatever. Sorry. I'm so petty. damn. That just slipped out, you guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, I think that 4 is a pretty, 3 or 4, whatever, is a pretty good number for a Sims 4 pack. Then we had the worms. I freaking hate that they're worms. I wish that they were chicks, because worms are just so gross and wriggly, and who wants worms? But I guess, I mean, there's some people who might be interested in worms. I saw a picture of the worms that they base them on, can't remember the name of them, and I'm sorry, I want to hurl. Oh, yuck, I hate it. It's not my thing. I don't think that I would probably have a sim that I don't like play with worms. That's how unhappy I am about that being in the game. I think that you can also make your own furniture. I think that's great. I'm so happy that that's also a freelance career. That's something that's really new and unique. I think we've never had that in the game, where you can not a proper career where you can make and sell furniture. I think that is awesome. The fact that we're getting like some unique careers out of this pack is so fun. What else is there? You can design your own community lots that are like, you know, general areas for the community, which is great. And I've seen from Plumbella's video on it that there's even you can do some sort of like, not monogamy, what's the monogamy? Yeah, monogamy. Yeah. Polygamy. You can do some sort of like polyamorous polygamy thing, which is kind of fun. I actually really like that. That's cool, and it's new, and it's not something that we've had before. I know that people generally say, like, you know, the Sims games have really not been acting their age so much recently. You know, they're not as raunchy as they used to be, and I get that, but like, polygamy, you guys, freaking polygamy. Okay, like, what do you mean? I love that so much. But yeah, what else is there that we're getting? Oh, this pack has so much to it. I'm so happy that we're getting a shitload more of careers and stuff like that. Initially, with this whole pack, I was like, you know, what the hell can they possibly do that'll flesh this out to an expansion pack? You guys, I was so wrong. There is apparently so much that they can do, and I'm really excited to actually play it. I am kind of overwhelmed, to be honest, because there is a lot that is coming with this pack. There is so much that it's a bit overwhelming, but it's also exciting. It's nice that I feel that way, because I've only felt overwhelmed with the amount of content that we're getting in a pack from a Sims 3 pack, where I feel like in The Sims 4 we really only kind of got these like 1 or 2 things in a pack that, I don't mean 1 or 2 things, I mean that they really picked what they focused on and they didn't really stray too far, whereas Sims 3, they really put their fingers in all the pies, if you know what I mean. That's such a gross analogy. Ugh, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I'm pretty happy that they seem to be branching out and kind of like thickening up expansion packs, because it's about dang time, especially after Island Living. I feel like they really did get the, you know, the whole this is an expansion pick, bish, nah. An expansion pick. Okay, Bex, Jesus, I can't talk. I'm so sorry you guys have to listen to me for 21 minutes. I'm just, ooh, I'm sorry. I hope that you're still here. Please be. I'm sorry, I'll get better. Okay, please don't leave. But yeah, I think that they've definitely, you know, wisened up on the fact that people aren't so happy with an expansion pack not having that much to say for itself. So the last 2 expansion packs, like not Island Living, University, I think that was a pretty solid pack. I'm excited that the team is finally starting to branch out with the new stuff. You know, I feel like we've gotten the stuff that everyone asks for at the beginning of a game, the stuff that you really know is coming. So it's exciting to see the team branching out and trying something new, and I think that's what this pack mostly signifies, and I'm excited for it. I don't know about you guys, but I would actually love to know, apart from like, you know, a farming pack and the stuff that most of the community is really buzzing about right now, what is the sort of stuff that we've not had in a Sims game before, or that we haven't had in a Sims game in a while, like I'm talking since 1.2, you know, that you would like? because I don't really know what there is that I would like. I would love hobbies, and I think that's pretty much it, to be honest. Oh no, the werewolves. I want werewolves, and I want werewolves that turn into dogs, and I know that that is pretty much impossible considering we already have, you know, pets and shit, but like, if they could do that, that would be so amazing. I wouldn't even care, and I know that this is a heated topic, so I'm probably signing my death warrant to you guys, but I wouldn't even care if it was a DLC for DLC. Like, if they did a good, solid werewolf, I would eat that shit up. But anyway, you guys, that is pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what your favorite room was. I think mine was Elena's room. I think it's so cute, and I think it fits the character that I had in my mind for her perfectly. And let me know your comments on the pack that is coming and all of that jazz in the comments down below. If you would like this build, then you can find it on the gallery at Bexy25. See, that is the one that's Bexy25, not my Twitter. If you want to follow me on Twitter though, you can find me at Bexy Playground on Twitter. I do tweet there pretty regularly, so if you want to know what's going on with me, what's going on with videos, what I'm thinking about Sims, what I'm playing in The Sims, all of that jazz, go ahead and play and follow me there. Don't play me there, follow me there, bitch. And yeah, I hope I will see you there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you in another video at some point soon. Bye!